Hey everyone, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel and happy 2024. Officially, I know we are a solid two-ish weeks into the year already, but this is my first plan with me for the year of 2024, so I'm super excited to be here sharing it with you. It already feels like this week was 3 weeks ago. I was looking at my planner and I'm thinking wow, I'm really behind on posting spreads. I pre-planned 2 more spreads after this, but for some reason I feel like we're already a whole month into this year, which is just bananas because it's just started. But this was a very nice and long week in a good way. Work went by pretty quickly, but also it was nice because I only had to work 3 days because we had New Year's Day off. And I had a really fun, relaxing, rejuvenating, recharging, if you will, weekend, and I got to spend a lot of time with my mom, so it was a lot of fun. I'm using the Under the Stars kit from CaressPress for this week. I thought it was perfect for a New Year's week, and plus it went really well with the black planner and the theme I have going on in my planner. I went through the whole setup of my print pression planner in a different video, which I will link down below if you guys haven't watched that yet. But yeah, so I really am happy that I kept this kit from CaressPress for about a year now. I think it's perfect to start out 2024, 24 karat, with the gold and all that stuff. So I'm very excited. I used underlays from Plan With Me stickers, and then the overlays are a champagne lights and gold mixed metal bundle from Scribble Prints Co. And I used the ones with the stars, and the underlays are fireworks because New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, we gotta have the fireworks. So yeah, I'm just gonna go into it. I think there's one point where I spend a lot of time peeling up a sticker, so it's not like I have to rush through this, but just in case I've got stories to tell, they always come out of me when we least expect it. So yeah, on the sidebar, I have the gorgeous fashion person in a really beautiful blue dress that I think you could probably buy on Amazon, but you'd order it from Amazon and just wouldn't look that good, but she looks great. And then I put a Happy New Year 2024 quote overlay over her. Usually I am apprehensive about putting quote overlays over things that aren't full boxes, but I love the way it looks. I probably could have cut around it just to make it kind of like a quote sticker, but who has time for that? And it looks great where it is. And now it's centered. So then I put down 2 of my habit trackers, one for my nighttime skincare routine and one for my 10K steps. And then I also used the kind of glittery champagne lights extra sampler that came with a different bundle, I think, from Scribble Prints Co. But I decided to pull it in for this week because the more shiny, the better. Also, yeah, I cut out a little flag tab. It is a little crooked, but we're just going to pretend it's not. So yeah, anyway, I put down a square box from that shiny sampler sheet, and I used a sticker from Pumpkin Paper Co. to mark that it is 3 weeks until I leave for Disney. Woohoo! I can't believe the countdown's already in weeks. I feel like I've been waiting for this trip since last year, even though it only got planned in the middle of, well, I guess I have been waiting for it since last year. I'll see myself out. So yeah, 3 more weeks until I leave for Disney, which is super exciting. I haven't been to Disney in a year-ish, a year and 2 months-ish. So I'm excited. It's going to feel all magical. I feel like when you go really often, it's not like the magic goes away, but it's just everything is super familiar. I feel like everything is still going to be super familiar. I can see everything clear as day. I have a really bad mental GPS, but with Disney, it is perfect. And I can tell you exactly where you need to go, where you need to turn if you want to get from point A to point B, which is just a magic trick I only have at Disney World. Probably specifically Magic Kingdom, but I feel like it also works for for the others too, everything but Animal Kingdom, because I always picture Animal Kingdom a lot smaller than it is, and then I forget how big it actually is. So yeah, moving on to Monday, the first of the week, the first of the month, the first of the year. Very, very exciting. I put down a New Year's Day script from CaressPress Co. And then I slept in, if you can even call it that. I went to bed at 4:00 in the morning the night before. And so I woke up at 12. So I guess it was kind of like sleeping in. How many hours was that? 8? It's not really sleeping in, is it? But I woke up at like 12. It felt like sleeping in, so I marked it. Then I print and cut my stickers for the I guess the last week of 2024, and I was watching Friends. I was getting to like the last few seasons, so I was kind of trugging along through it. I remember the last time I rewatched Friends, it was hard to get through, like season 7 through 10. Like it was super boring, and I'm pretty sure I skipped episodes, but this time, maybe I just wasn't paying as much attention this time, so that's why it was easier to get through, but I enjoyed it a lot more on this rewatch. It's probably my third rewatch, but this has been my favorite. I don't know why. So yeah, and then I played some Dreamlight Valley, I took a bath, and then I filmed my Plan With Me and did the voiceover and everything. Oh no, didn't I record? I think I ended up recording it like right before I published the Plan With Me. I don't remember. But yeah, I filmed everything. And so that felt like an accomplishment to have everything done and like all the photos done and everything like that. So then moving on to Tuesday, the first thing I marked was going back to work, and that I spent a majority of this day listening to Love Theoretically, which I don't know why my memory is so crap. I can't remember if I like raved about this book. I did because I couldn't remember the name of the other Allie Hazelwood book, and then someone reminded me in the comments, and I was like, yes, that god awful book. But yeah, I loved Love Theoretically. The ending was like, the ending was okay. I wish there was like a better ending to it, but overall the vibes are great and so much better than that second, which I still don't remember the name of. Like I know it, but I just, my brain is like, we're not going to bother remembering that information. I'm like, okay. Then I came home, watched a little bit more of Friends whilst I played some Dreamlight Valley. And I'm going to have a lot of trouble with the half box sticker that I'm about to put down for Dreamlight Valley. And then I set up my Polaroid printer, which was a gift from my mom for the holidays. And I figured out how to, I think you have to do it. I say I think as if I have not set this thing up. You have to do it through an app, and I was having a little bit of trouble with it, so I finally figured it out. And I printed out some photos too that I got to put in this little like clear glitter acrylic thing that I got at Home Goods. It's very, very cute for holding Polaroids. When I first got it, I actually had someone on Etsy print out the Polaroids for me, because it was like I wanted pictures off of my phone, but I wanted them on Polaroid, and it's a very like delicate balance of like how you take pictures on your Polaroid. And I just don't think I'm like, I don't know. I think me and my sister went to a wedding, and they had a Polaroid there, and we took maybe like 3 Polaroids. We kept 2 of them, and then we left one in the guest book, but we were just like, this picture's not good enough. So I can't do the spontaneity of what's it called, of a Polaroid. So having it a Polaroid printer, so you have all the fun of the Polaroid with like your pictures that you can see that you're taking on your iPhone. That was a very weird tangent. I am sorry. So yeah, I'm gonna faff about with this sticker for a very long time. Like the little CaressPress Co. like castle sticker didn't take up a lot of room. Then I kept trying to put it in the corner, and the script was kind of like too fat for the square box, and I probably could have just used an actual like smaller square box, or like a genuine full box. But like I really wanted the pattern of the underlays to come through, so anywhere I could like use cutoff boxes and show more of that pattern I wanted to use. So it wasn't working out for me, and it was really, really frustrating. So now I have to grab my trusty undo, or I guess I'm like, let me put down the stickers first, and then I will grab my trusty undo, and then everything sticks to me, and then I get goop on my fingernails. It's a hoot and a half. I'm like, this is sped up. I feel like I should speed this up more. No, okay. We'll watch. Look at the undo in action. I think I need to get a new bottle. Let me actually look whilst this is happening. Oh, I literally have like maybe like 5. I actually don't know milliliters. Like, I can't conceptualize them. But I think I have maybe like, oh my gosh, it's even less than I thought. It's maybe like 1 or 2 stickers worth more. So I should probably order that. I've been trying to tell myself not to shop. And every time you tell yourself not to shop, you are in that moment of your life when you have to restock everything. And I'm like, oh, like if I'm not spending money frivolously, I don't want to spend money on essentials. It's just not, I don't want to do it. Okay, have I put the sticker down yet? I'm telling you, we spent like maybe 3 minutes on this sticker. Oh yeah, and then I kept getting stuck to my Cricut tweezers. You see? And it wouldn't pull up the sticker. And then my nails were too thick and I couldn't get underneath the sticker. This is all a show. Anyway, I think I'm almost done messing about with that. So we're going to move on to Wednesday. The first thing I marked down was work. And then when I got home, I had some Happy Mail, which was my skate guards for my figure skates, which are these really nice white ones from Idea. I know they're expensive, but like, your girl's a little bougie and she wanted Idea guards. I liked the rockers ones. You can make them different colors, like the things like you see figure skaters put on their blades so they can walk on them on grass and not damage their blades. They had really nice ones, but they were almost the same price as Idea's. Not really. And I don't know. There was just something so elegant about the Idea ones that I was like, I want these. And I got the white ones. I was going to get these like sunset ones that were purple and pink. And they were very pretty and they were very me. But something told me to keep my skates like a classic white color. It is very pretty. Then I went to my wax appointment. And when I got home, I read more of Love Theoretically. And this was also a very exciting day because my sister told me that her like lab test results came in, blah, blah, blah. Basically, they did the blood work to find out what the gender of the baby is, and I am now the only one who knows. Well, me and a lot of my coworkers, because it is really hard to keep a secret. I'm keeping it from everybody else, and I've been very gender neutral, and I will continue to be very gender neutral about the baby, even in my plan with me's. But just know that I know the gender. And that's all I'm going to say because I feel like if I say anything else, it's going to give something away. So yeah, I was very, very excited. My sister had me record myself and I wish I had a better reaction to it, which is not indicative of the gender. I'm just wishing I had a better reaction to it. You know, like when like people think you're going to cry, so you almost kind of force it, but you don't want to cry. Like you just like your initial reaction isn't to cry. My initial reaction is, okay, I think my initial reaction is to cry, but what it actually is to say ew and be like curse a lot and be shocked or say things like let's go or oh my God, ew, like things like that. So I don't know, but I got like a little emotional, but there were no tears. Oh my God, I really hope Vicky doesn't watch this video, but it tells her nothing. And then I played some more Dreamlight Valley. So as one does, I played a lot of Dreamlight Valley this week, and I also played a lot of Dreamlight Valley in the next week. It's just, I come home, I decompress, we go to the Magic Kingdom, we go to our Dreamlight Valley, and I'm trying to progress in the Eternity Isle thing because there's just some missions and stuff, but like the main story hasn't progressed and just kind of died off. And now I'm kind of like, what are we doing? So then on Thursday, I went to work and then I forced myself to read more of New Year's Kiss. I was like 22% of the way through the Kindle book and I actually ended up finishing it on this day, which like, it was cute. Like it ended cute, but I was like, you people knew each other for 2 days. Like it was cute. 3 stars. We move on with our lives. I think this is the third plan with me I'm talking about this gosh darn book. So then I recorded the voiceover for my last plan with me of 2023. And then I actually exported my reading list from Goodreads to import it into an app called Storygraph, which if you're a reader, I feel like you've heard about it. So it is basically Goodreads, but they take and show you a lot more statistics about the books you read. And you can look up books based on like the mood. So if you're feeling like you want a romance novel, you can search books based on that. Or like if you're in the mood for something funny, something dark, a thriller, like you could also do that. So, and then they have an option for you to take your reading list from Goodreads, like in a file, and then import it into their system. So then that way, all the books you kept track of on Goodreads will also be on Storygraph. So I have haven't like officially moved into Storygraph. I feel like I'm keeping track in both now, so Goodreads and Storygraph. But we will see. I think I'm too used to Goodreads, and I think a lot of people complain about like the simplicity of Goodreads, but I enjoy that aspect of it. And also, I think I would really like the real-time statistics of like what book you're reading, like what kind of genres you're reading more, like how many pages you read on average, what format of book you read. Like they take all those statistics. So I'm keeping track of both for now this year, but we'll see if I stop on Storygraph or if I move over there officially. Then, of course, I played more Dreamlight Valley, and while I played Dreamlight Valley, I listened to a lot of music. Then on a Friday, I had the day off, and my therapy was canceled, so I pretty much spent the morning playing Dreamlight Valley, going through a lot of the quests, like the character quests, while I was watching Friends. Then I needed to head to the post office to drop off a package. So I hit up Starbucks first and then went to the post office. It was a very productive day. There was more things that I did that I can't remember now. But it was like equal parts relaxing and equal parts productive. So it was really good. And I felt very energized. So I actually took down my holiday decorations on this day. Like I like keeping them up for as long as possible, but it seemed like it was a good day to take them down, which I'm glad, because the weekend I'm going into now, I'm very, very tired and pretty much just don't want to do anything except probably play Dreamlight Valley and read Iron Flame, which I already started. Woo! My sister, I don't know how far my sister is in the book, but she gave me permission to start like a week ago, so I'm hoping that was like enough of a buffer that we end up finishing at the same time. And then my sister actually recommended that I watch this show Spinning Out on Netflix, which is about figure skaters, because I'm in my figure skater era. I liked it. At first I was apprehensive about it, and then I was watching it just because it was like figure skating. It was like a really intense show. And then it ended and I was like, what? Huh? I binge watched the whole thing like basically on this Friday, and then like there was like 2 more episodes that I watched on Saturday, but it like they don't have a second season, and it ended on what I feel like is a cliffhanger. Like it just so many questions at the end of that. I liked it. It was nice to watch, but it kind of sucks that like knowing that there's not going to be a second season, even though it fully seems like there should be a second season. And then the last thing that I marked was sticker shopping. I spent a good chunk of my time trying to figure out what underlays I wanted from Plan a Hannah for Valentine's Day. Any quote overlays, any washi glitter header overlays, things like that. I picked up a lot of bundles, and I got some custom quotes of the My Tears Ricochet lyrics. It has like custom quote boxes, and the next day I actually was like, wait, but I didn't add these lyrics, so I ordered a second set of them. I'm gonna be using them in like not the next Plan With Me, but the one after that. And they might not be here in time for that Plan With Me, but I'm just gonna go back and stick them in. It like the week is not, I don't know. Something about it tells me to use it, but it doesn't make any sense. Anyway, also for the holiday decorations, like taking them down, I saw Hannah wrote bye-bye like holiday decorations, something along the lines of bye-bye holiday decorations in her planner. And so I was like, that's really, really cute. And so instead of writing take down holiday decorations, I wrote bye-bye holiday decorations. I thought it was really cute. Then moving on to Saturday, I had a jam-packed day with my mom. First, we went to Costco in the morning because she needed to get her hands on these like delicious strawberries that only Costco is selling. So we went there, and then we went to the mall for a little bit. We went shopping, but like I can't remember if we bought anything. I don't remember if we bought anything, but I wrote shopping at the mall. Then we went to Starbucks before hitting up Barnes & Noble. I haven't bought physical books in so long, but they had a limited edition, what was it? Limited edition cover of the third book in the Once Upon a Heart Once Upon a Broken Heart series, and for some reason they don't have like the middle one, which is really annoying. I thought my Barnes and Noble would have it. They didn't have it at the first one that I went looking at. So I just bought it, and then they ordered me the second book. I can't remember the names of these books. I haven't read them yet. But I'm kind of bummed out because like there was apparently like a really pretty limited edition Barnes and Noble cover, and for some reason Barnes and Noble doesn't have their own Barnes and Noble cover. So I'm like, what the heck? And I think they don't even actually have it for the first one. So I have the limited, well, it's limited edition. Duh. But I have the first one. I actually bought Once Upon a Broken Heart without knowing that it is part of the Caraval series, or like not like really part of it, but like within that same world. And I was like, oh, that was interesting. I think I bought that book like when it came out, and I don't know when that was. That was years ago, because now the third book's out, obviously. But I have the Barnes & Noble edition of that one, so I have the Barnes & Noble edition of the third one, but I will not have the super special cute purple cover of the second book. Anyway, also it snowed this day, which was very, very exciting. Like properly snowed, a little bit sticking to the ground, sticking in my hair, on my clothes. It was wonderful. I'm going to move on. Very exciting about the snow. And then it ended up being 55 degrees later in the beginning of the next week. So short-lived. Then I went with my mom for her tattoo appointment. So my mom got a tattoo and I accompanied her, even though I just sat there the whole time. I mean, what else was I supposed to do? Then we went to get some Indian food. My mom has never had Indian food before, so we found a restaurant that was like across the street from the tattoo parlor, which is very convenient. So we went there, and the food was absolutely delicious, and she was obsessed with the sauce. She wanted to take it home and eat it like soup. Then I got some Happy Mail from Once More with Love, and I spent the night playing a game called Party Animals with my friend Nick, which is a silly, stupid game that is very hard to play on the keyboard, is all I'm going to say. But it was a lot of fun. And I did end up winning for our team like once. Then finally on Sunday, for some random reason, I decided to finally finish watching The Crown. I actually haven't finished watching it. It's very boring. I skipped like I watched half of season 5, and then I skipped the other half because I was like, this is boring. So I went straight to season 6, which is a little bit more interesting, but I'm still fracking bored because I feel like we're getting so many dramatic details that I just really don't care about. But like I had it on as background noise while I put together a Lego, which my mom bought for me the day before. She really wanted to buy me a flower Lego, and I was like, who am I to say no? So she bought me the wildflower bouquet, which I have sitting in a vase, and I kind of love it more than having real flowers because they won't die or smell or rot. And I'm very excited for it. Then another exciting thing that happened on this day is I booked flights to Austin to go see Andrea and Co. In March. So I'm really excited about that. I have not been to Austin in a very long time. Like way pre-COVID, right? So that was at least 4 years ago, which is insane. So I'm very, very excited. It's going to be a short weekend, but we're going to make the most of it. Andrea already has a whole notes app plan of things to do. I can't wait to play board games and get sucked into that world. I'm so excited. Then I spent a little time playing with my planner while watching the Eagles lose to the Giants abysmally. And then I played some Dreamlight Valley, and before bed, I turned on the Golden Globes because I saw that they were on. I wasn't really paying attention or cared very much. And then I read some more of the graphic novel Hooky. It's like a very cute book, but for some reason, I'm just like not gravitating towards it. Like to like pick it up and read it. Once I'm reading it, I'm in it. But for some reason, like it takes a lot to get me to read it. And I don't know why, because it's very cute. And I'd like to continue with the story, but like it's rough. But I've had trouble focusing on any sort of reading lately, although that doesn't make any sense because I read Love Theoretically and New Year's Kiss, and now I think I'm overwhelmed with option of books to read. But yeah, so that is my first spread for 2024. I really hope you all enjoyed this plan with me. I love the vibes. I love the gold, and I thought this was a great way to start the new year. The next spread is also very, very cute. I feel like I'm starting the Valentine's Day lovey-dovey vibes a little bit early, but it's also winter. It's giving winter. But I'm already very excited for all the spreads to come this year. It's going to be a good one. I can feel it in my toes. Maybe they're just numb. I don't know. So yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!